Hey guys, it's me, Vic723 with some more Call of Duty Ghosts. This is a nice cranked gameplay on Sovereign, but that is not what we're going to be talking about right here. We are talking about some new camos within the game that looks like will be coming out fairly soon. There are a few I've heard about. The only one I've actually seen is the Christmas camo, to which there will be images linked in the description if you guys would like to see. I can't put them in this video itself because they've not actually been officially confirmed yet. However, they can be seen. People with hacked versions of the game have been able to pick them up. So that is how it has worked out so far. And, you know, if I find out or see more of them, then I'll let you guys know about them as soon as I do. But I guess, you know, with it being a Christmas camo, you'd assume that it's going to be coming out at some point in the next few weeks or so. Otherwise, it wouldn't really make so much sense, would it? I don't know. So, it does look like microtransaction DLC camos are going to be returning to the game. They were pretty successful in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. You know, you pretty much see everyone using one of the microtransaction camos by the time the game ended. So I'd assume they're going with the same thing right here. And again, I just wanted to ask you guys before we continue, what are your thoughts on these camos and the microtransaction camos? Because I know there was a very split opinion of them on Black Ops 2. A lot of people didn't mind, or like if people want to buy them, they can. I don't mind. A lot of people saying it's great, more customization, more stuff to get, and a few people saying, you know, why are they doing this? You know, why are they making us pay to get colours on our guns? What is this? So I'd love to hear your opinions once again on the matter, because it's returning, it's coming back, it is rejoining us in Call of Duty Ghosts. By the looks of things, whether they'll just be, you know, they could just be released with map packs. I don't believe we have a date, a confirmed date for the new map packs yet. And it's been rumoured that they'll come out, well, the first one will come out late January the 28th. So looking at that, that really doesn't fit together with a Christmas camo coming out, you know, 2 months after Christmas. In fact, no, it's just a month after Christmas. Wouldn't make sense. You never know. It could be something that happens, but I think they may be adding the new camos they have into the game a little sooner than that. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. They released a huge amount initially on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I think they released 8 in the first camo microtransaction pack, so that was huge. Seems like they're going to start a little slower here because I've heard about there being 4 camos, but only 2 of them seem, you know, relatively different. I'll try and get images of those for you guys, but it's going to be interesting to see the way these camos are handled by Activision and Treyarch, especially with next-gen consoles. Now, that's an interesting thing, because you'd think that with the next-gen consoles, they're going to be able to do more with the game in general, more with the camos in general, and basically the multi-platform situation. Will they release on one console or not on another? Will they release earlier on Xbox 360 and Xbox One before PS3 and PS4? It'll be interesting to see the way everything plays out. Chances are they probably would release earlier as well. And while we're on the topic of microtransaction camos, it'll be interesting to see if they add in any microtransaction DLC weapons, because they had the Peacekeeper in Black Ops 2. That was the only one though, and when it came out, people thought there were going to be a lot more where it came from, but it turned out to be the only one, possibly because I believe it was made and never made it into the final game, so they just decided to add it in at a later point as a microtransaction. But again, with the new consoles, does that open up something they can do again right here? Is that something you guys would like to see? I definitely would. I think the more guns, the better. Camos, I'm a little impartial to. I guess, you know, I'm not going to complain about more camos, but they're not game-changing, you know. It's not going to change the way the game's played. Problem being with DLC weapons is the balancing and all that kind of stuff. So it's an interesting position to be in, because a lot of information is out about the game right now. As you may have known, about a week and a half ago, a lot of the DLC map names were released, and some of them look like remakes from Modern Warfare 3 again. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all runs out on this game. But I'll make sure anything related to the camos I'll stay on top of, because I couldn't really do a whole lot when the game first came out. I showed off the 3 probably most difficult camos to get on all the weapons, but I could do that in a private match, just jump straight in and get those. They were the scale, the trail, and the gold camos, and I didn't have to grind to get those. I was kind of looking forward to the camo grind on Black Ops 2. I went crazy with that, going for all the diamonds, but on this game, it doesn't seem like that is so much of a thing, because obviously they can all be seen in private match from a YouTube perspective anyway. But that's pretty much all I had to say. We may as well watch the rest of the gameplay, see what happened. Look at that dog. Should I have gone for the dog, or should I have gone for the guy? Actually, I think I should have shot the guy there, and then probably would have had time to go for the dog afterwards, because it wouldn't take many bullets to kill the guy. It's crazy that dogs can take literally 3 times as many shots as players. It's like, that dog is unstoppable. But hey-oh, that's the way it goes. 5 kills left in the cranked game. Sovereign's actually becoming one of my favourite maps. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I just find the size of it just keeps the pace nice and fast. And I just got embarrassed there. But anyway, that's the game. Feel free to check out the camo images in the description if you haven't already. Let me know what your thoughts are on this camo, on camos in general, what you think of the camo you have been shown. And I'll try and get some more information for you guys on the other camos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.